This cannot be possible. I am completely surprised by this big decision. But before we dive into this big news, if you really love the Raiders, leave a like. It is important to be subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on to promptly receive exclusive Raiders news. The new Las Vegas Raiders are on the rise. On a topic that is sparking much debate, should the Raiders have traded wide receiver Davante Adams this offseason? Let's break it down. Davante Adams has been everything the Raiders hoped for since they signed him ahead of the 2022 season. He has been a dominant #1 receiver, consistently putting in great performances even through the ups and downs at the quarterback position. But now, as he enters his 31st season, some think the Raiders may have missed a golden opportunity by not trading him. One prominent voice in the media, ESPN's Seth Walder, certainly thinks so. In his recent article ranking all 32 teams' off-season moves for 2024, Walder placed the Raiders at a disappointing 31st, just ahead of the Saints. His biggest complaint? Don't trade Adams before the draft. Walder argues that not moving Adams was almost inexcusable given the current state of the Raiders. Adams, still on a relatively cheap $17.5 million contract for a trade partner, could have brought valuable project capital. Walder believes the Raiders should have capitalized on that and accumulated assets for the future, potentially setting the stage for a new quarterback. Now, it's possible the Raiders shopped Adams but didn't receive an offer worth accepting. There is also the prospect that the team wants its young quarterbacks to have a high-level target like Adams as they develop. But here's the problem, folks. The door isn't fully closed on this option. If the Raiders get off to a slow start this season, there will likely be plenty of teams interested in Adams. The Raiders could still decide to trade him to build for the future. We want to know your opinion. Should the Raiders have traded Davante Adams this offseason to build for the future, or was keeping him the right move to support our young quarterbacks? Leave your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel, but I will be back later to update you with the latest news from the Raiders.